you need anything at all, I'll be around. Either here or at Brock and Zitry's old shops. Yeah, I know we're all busted up inside today, but, you know, I for one like to keep busy.
Hey, Mimir, there's another insignia. Do you think this place belonged to Sigrun's kingdom?
Appears so.
Look, another one of those cranes. Alka!
Come on, brothers! Arrows will help you! Another sleeping troll, courtesy of the dwarves.
Sigrun came from a kingdom of warriors, huh?
And Sigrun herself was no slouch with a sword.
Yeah, I remember.
Behind you! Look out! Right side! Fire!
Brother!
Alka!
A musical instrument from your... homeland, isn't it? Can you play?
Yes.
Will you?
No.
Maybe those runes can give us a bit of history about this place. What? No, she never mentioned.
Father. I think I see another key piece over there.
I knew those key pieces would fit. Can't wait to see what lock it belongs to. Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
One more to go!
Come here. What did the rune say?
Secret. She loved another. A king named Helgi. Seems they were madly in love. But her parents wouldn't let them marry.
Must have been hard for her not to marry who she wanted.
I imagine so.
Father, what was Spartan training like?
Unforgiving.
Is that why you didn't train me like one? Did you not think I could handle it?
I did not think you should have had to.
Thanks. That's so weird. We must have been to this part of the lake 100 times, and I've never seen that building before.
Aye. Strange, isn't it? Let's take a closer look.
Right side! He's coming! Right side! Right side! Farther! Doesn't that big shield look familiar?
It's another piece of Tyr's likeness sent flying across the lake. Ended up lodged right into this building, apparently. All this must have been hidden behind the ice until that shield smashed through it.
I don't think brute force will work. could be useful. That's it. Now, how do we open that gate? How?
Go! Go!
Great. You falling for my trap?
What?
Nothing. Just playing around. I would fire, but the door. Great. Now, whoa. What is this place? Father, look. Two guns insignia. Must be our family treasure.
Good eye, lad. And I wager that door leads to their coffers. Now that we have both halves to that key, we should see if it matches that lock.
What's important?
Look out!
Look for it out!
That wisp is replicating!
I'll have me.
Hey, what's that skeleton doing there?
Don't know, lad. Not sure I want to.
Here rests Prince Dogger. Huh? Who's Prince Dogger? Her brother? Did you know she had a brother, Mimir?
I did not. What's that?
A diagram for a sword hilt.
Perhaps we should show it to one of the dwarves. They'll know what to do with it. So, Sigrun's lover murders her family without her knowing. Her brother takes vengeance, and she... curses her brother. What a mess.
At least she tried to make up for it. She probably did a lot of good as Valkyrie.
Aye. You're right, lad.
Mimir, are you okay?
Yes, lad. Funny. Learning all this only makes me love her more. She chose me despite my flaws, my regrets. Knowing she has some of her own makes me feel closer to her.
I am glad to hear it.
Thinking about what you both said after what happened to Brock, that there's some things we just can't control. I know you were trying to comfort me, but how do we tell ourselves our fate is ours to make? And then when the worst happens, we say there's nothing we could have done. Some people believe life's easier once you accept your fate. Maybe I finally see their point. What's that over there? It looks like a spear.
Wish for peace. Be ready for war.
Better to have weapons and not need them than the other way around. Yes.
Tyr didn't want to intimidate anyone with his armor, but rather had them on hand in case his hand was forced. Impressive-looking weapon, isn't it?
It is big.
Is that a frost troll? You won't be happy to see us. I felt that one, brother. Good hit, brother.
Mimir, if I met someone I liked, how would I know if they, liked me too?
Is there someone?
No. I was just curious. Actually, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
That relic. Do you suppose it's the one we read about? Something to counteract a sleeping curse.
Three legendary weapons. You have a favorite, Father?
No. They are tools for specific tasks. A preference would be meaningless.
I like the axe.
I too like the axe.
Looking to upgrade your spear?
Would have been a shame to have left that behind. that relic certainly did the trick. I somewhat missed fighting trolls, didn't you? Don't forget to grab what they dropped. I bet Lunda can make some armor out of it.
X needed an upgrade? You need it? I got it. Time to cleave some heads. Now those are some angry knives. Ought to make Odin's spear look like a toothpick. Hey, y'all. I just wanted you to know if you need anything at all, I'll be around. Either here or at Brock and Zittri's old shops. Yeah, I know we're all busted up inside today, but, you know, I for one like to keep busy.
Hey, Mimir, have you ever noticed Thor talk to his hammer?
Oh, still doing that, is he?
Yeah. Is he, like, charming the steel or casting a spell or something?
No, just a weird bloke.
Okay, ready when you are. All the armies are probably gathered in their home realms, waiting for when we blow Gjallarhorn. Guess I was kind of hoping to see some of them here.
When all the realm towers open at once, we'll see plenty, lad. Odin won't believe what's coming for him.
No. Odin had lifetimes to prepare for this. Whatever Groa's deception, he heard the truth as Tyr. Do not underestimate him.
Rousing speech, brother. Very inspirational.
Wow, the Valkyries look different.
Welcome back. Hildisvini informed me of your success. We've been planning accordingly.
Well, what would Ragnarok be without Ragnarok?
Who else agreed to join us? I see the Valkyries.
Better than that. They are reborn. Corporeal and uncorrupted, thanks to no small amount of Vanir magic. They're shield maidens now.
Nice.
And your brother?
He came through. The elves called a truce to unite against Asgard. That gives us an advantage by air. And with Hell's army for a vanguard.
What about Sindri? Will the dwarves fight?
We haven't heard from him. But there's time yet. And I think we have what we need to clear a path for the Ragnarok beast.
Well, when you say it like that, why worry at all? Sigrun! It's good to see you so... alive.
Oh, yes. I wasn't myself when last we met. I'm glad you're safe. My queen, the Shield Maidens will be divided among the forces breaching from Alfheim, Helheim, and here in Midgard. We stand ready. Kratos, Atreus, Mimir, please excuse me.
Oh. Good night, then.
Freya, have you determined our path out of Asgard?
If the towers are the way in, we count on them being the way out.
And if they are not?
Then we all know what we signed up for. Our plan is only missing one thing. A leader.
That honor is yours. You have a righteous claim, and the respect of your troops. And you have faced this enemy before.
I held his invading army to a stalemate. This is our invasion, a siege on his terrain. I want our most experienced wartime general in the field. I don't care about the honors, I don't care about the prophecies and champions. I just need us to win.
Freya.
I know what I'm asking. Just... sleep on it? Here we are. Kratos, your tent is to the right, and Atreus, yours is to the left.
Mine?
A young warrior needs his own space, don't you think?
I do. Wow. Thanks.
Sleep on what we spoke of. Let me know in the morning what you decide.
Hildy, come join us. Have a seat.
I miss anything?
Excuse me. May I have a moment with Mimir? I don't know what tomorrow brings, but if tonight is our last night, I'd like to spend it feeling something besides hate. Will you tell me one last silly story?
There's nothing I'd like more. Except perhaps a dance. Though I may have lost a step. Due respect, love. I don't tell silly stories.
You only tell silly stories.
I can never argue with you.
Can I sleep here tonight?
You must quiet your mind.
I can't.
Then I will tell you a story.
If I fall asleep, promise you'll finish it tomorrow?
Of course. Now, close your eyes. There was an old man who chopped wood for his village. Every evening he bore the logs on his back and delivered them to his people. But the logs were heavy, and he grew weaker as time went. death arrived.
He's the only one who ever got my highbrow sense of humor. Damn fine woman she was. Apart from her taste in men, of course.
She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people.
She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home.
Does my request upset you? Death is a natural part of life, my love. I wish only to be prepared for when my time comes. We mortals must do such things. I am glad to have you prepare with me. You are quiet?
I have nothing to say.
Well, say something. I enjoy hearing your voice.
A funeral pyre. I would have chosen different.
Oh?
In my land, we entomb our loved ones.
You would have me trapped in the ground for eternity.
I would have you close to me.
How touching. My rotting corpse would bring you such comfort. You once tried to take charge of your ending, did you know?
That was different.
Circumstance, yes. But not on purpose.
You prepare for a distant future. There is much time ahead of us.
I wish to better a future that will exist without me, whenever that day comes. For you, and for our son. We will always walk together, Kratos. You will always be a part of me. I will always be a part of you.
And when you are gone, that part of me dies as well. You feel your absence.
Culmination of love is grief. And yet we love, despite the inevitable. We open our hearts to it. When the pyre is spent, and you have gathered my ashes, spread them from the highest peak in all the realms. You will do this for me. To grieve deeply is to have loved fully. Open your heart to the world as you have opened it to me, and you will find every reason to keep living in it.
What's going on?
It is time.
I'll meet you outside, Father. Sir.
We'd hoped to fly into battle with you one more time, right, Queen?
Me too. But not as your queen. As sisters. Are you ready?
Yes. I will be your general.
It will be an honor to fight alongside you, General.
Aye, brother. I'll be right by your side. So, what are your orders?